Hello, 안녕하세요. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Adaoma Onwukaeme, and on this channel, I share tips for teenagers, I share tips for parents, I talk about my faith, and I share about my life here in Korea. So today, I'm going to be talking about my life in Korea, and today I'm talking about things that I wish I knew before I came to Korea. Things I wish I knew before I came to Korea. So, after living in Korea for 5 years, I've come to life conclusion that you can never prepare enough for life experiences. In short, my own case is different. Like when I was coming to Korea, I didn't even prepare. Like I was just so excited, and I was coming to meet the love of my life, and I was just so excited that hey, I'm going to the abroad. Okay, yeah, I didn't do that research. I didn't do the research. I didn't do any research at all. People come nowadays and I hear them say, "Oh, I watched this video. I didn't like. I didn't do any of that." So please don't be like me. Okay, do a bit of research before going anywhere. Like before going anywhere. So do a bit of research. But today I'm going to talk about things I wish I knew before I came to Korea. Number one. I wish I knew that even though I was coming to meet the love of my life, once I step my foot on the soil of Korea, that I am ported into a new world. Like a new I didn't think that, I just felt human being, like the way Nigeria, I didn't even think deep. How wish I knew, because when I came, I was ported into a world with people who look differently than I look. I didn't even think about that. People who spoke a different language. I didn't even bother to learn about their language. My goodness, people who ate a different food than I would normally eat. People, and I didn't even bother to check, like, okay, what are the other things, the alternatives that I can find here. I didn't do any of that. Please don't be like me, okay? So if you're coming to Korea or coming another place, understand that once you land, once your feet touch the soil of that airport, you are catapulted into a new realm. Number two is that baking. Baking materials will be like you're looking for a needle in a pack of sand or something like that. I don't know how they use that words, but you know what I mean. So like getting baking material can be challenging to find. Like, and then if you get them, sometimes they're very expensive, like butter, getting good butter. There's a butter you can buy here for like $1, but man, if you use that butter to bake, my goodness, you will regret your life. You will regret your life. Baking materials could be very challenging to find, because yeah, Korea is not like a baking. They're not a baking people. They're not baking. So even something as simple as nutmeg. Something as simple. You have to go to the international market, the international markets, to get nutmeg. I'm telling you, it's difficult to find. Number three is the weather. Right now it's summer and I am hot. There's a small fan. You have to go with this fan everywhere you're going, because if not, like on the road, on the bus, everywhere, you have to go with the fan. If not, you will just you will dripping sweat from your body. My goodness, the weather is extreme here. When it's cold, it's so cold. When it's hot, it's so hot. I mean, like everything is extreme. Oh my goodness, how wish. Yeah. Now, in many places, in many of the bus stations, you see that when you go to sit for the bus, they've installed air condition, and I like how intentional Korea is. Very intentional. Yeah, so they've installed, fans and AC to help you when you're commuting in the bus. Every bus, the bus stop, yeah. So even the bus, the train, there's AC everywhere. Anyway, they have a way to combat this thing. To help to cushion the effect of the heat, they have this sprinkler, like it's pouring water, so it will cushion the effect of the heat. Good. Oh my goodness. Somebody one time was looking for tomato. She bought tomato, tin tomato, what you call tin tomato in Nigeria, tomato paste. She got home, she cooked it. She didn't know it was sweet stew. So sweet. Some of the things, the tomato paste, if you're not careful, you buy sweet paste. Like number four is the food. I don't know how to explain that. Everything they eat is just so extremely. They're too sweet. You go to the restaurant to eat, and then you're drinking the soup, and then you're eating the meat. It's kind of has this sweet taste. Like everything is just so sweet. Why? And then they have this funny food I saw one time. I'm sorry, it's funny to me because I don't know how. Like, is this Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Eat blood, cooked blood, and they eat this thing like. I'm like, what? How can you be eating blood? How? Oh my god. Okay, number 5 is ovens are not common. It's not common. It's not. You don't find ovens common in houses. So I think it's another part of the world. Like when you go to rent a house, I think it's normal to find ovens. Of course, I'm taking Nigeria aside. It's normal to find that your cooking compartment has oven with it. Not so in Korea. Korea just have your tabletop cooker. There's no oven. You have to buy an attachment oven. But for some houses, they have oven that could be used as also microwave. So oven is not a thing here in Korea because people don't really bake like that. The other thing is to bring your hair products. Before I came to Korea, when I came to Korea, it was very before I got to know about hair products, and then you know how Korean hair is not the same with our own hair. So the products they use for their hair, you cannot use it for your hair. You see now my hair is coily. We have natural coily hair, and our hair shrinks. Like this is my hair. It's as long as this, but see the way it's shrinking. So their hair is just just like that, and it falls off. It's just so the hair products they have for themselves cannot. So you have to bring or find way to get the hair products. So I enjoy shopping from iHerb. iHerb is one of the sites I use to get my hair products. And sometimes they have it on Coupang. I buy from Coupang. Yeah. But iHerb is one of the sites I use to get my hair products. That about your hair products, and about your hair, you need to learn how to shave. So when I came, my husband told me something that happened. So he went to get his hair cut, and so he told the guy how he wanted the hair, level. And this guy screamed, "Give skondo!" The guy shaved off his hair. So they really don't know how to handle African hair or people who look like us hair. So like he was like, what? So many people have also complained they don't know how to shave their hair. So they learn to shave their hair themselves. And sometimes my husband shaves his hair. I'm like, hey, this is a rat shop. I need to learn how to shave hair too, right? Okay, so that's it. Another thing I wish I knew before coming to Korea is that drunkenness is not a sign of impropriety in Korea. Back home in Nigeria, if a man is drunk and on the road, they're like, this man is a useless, irresponsible man. Not so in Korea. In Korea, it's the norm. It's normal. It's normal for someone to be drunk. You see them drunk on the subway by the subway station. You see them drunk on the road, even trying to cross the road, falling down. It's normal. So like, it's normal to be drunk. Depending on where you work or the sector you work, you'll be called upon to like join them to drink. So they have this drinking culture. So it's like a normal thing for them to get drunk. Now, another thing is that your favorite makeup may not be here. So for people of my color, I think there's a brand now. I don't know if it still exists in Korea. Dr. Gio, I think. So that's one brand I know that is Korean based, but for people of color. So it's very difficult to get your makeup here in Korea. Unlike back home, like you can walk to any store and just get the makeup of your color or powder of your color. So it's very difficult to get. So if you're coming to Korea, you have to get your own makeup kits from your home country. Another thing I wish I knew before coming to Korea is to understand that my speech pattern will change. Living in Korea for a long time, you begin to lose some English words, and this is how I mean because there's a way the Korean grammar is, so it's like Chibeka Soyo, home I go. Oma Hago Shipoyo, mom I miss. So I miss my mom. In English is mom. I miss my mom. I'm going home. But in Korea is Chibe Gasoyo, Kiwe Gasoyo, stuff like that. So it's from the back to the front. While in English from the front to the back. And so sometimes in Korea you just mix the words. You speak in almost broken English. Like, hey, why? I called you, peak. Why peak? You, if you're speaking to someone who is fluent in English, you're like, Oh, hello, how far? I called you. Why didn't you pick my call? You know, you can't just speak blah 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 blah, blah to a Korean sometimes, you know. So you have to speak in those broken, like, and so sometimes before you know, your own speed becomes slowed. You start speaking that way. So instead of you saying something like, it's Beatrice coming today, you'll be like, Beatrice coming today, you know, stuff like that. When you're tired or you know you're feeling fucked out, you say in English you could say get some rest. But then in Korea they like you to take a rest. And sometimes, you know, like you just have a headache, you're not sick per se, or you have like a stomach ache, you're not sick. You know, when someone is sick, you know, well, you should there's a state you get to, you say you're sick, kind of. But maybe you just have, maybe you just feel tired and then you just like, oh, I'm sick, because there's no other way to explain it than I'm sick. Like I'm sick, apasoyo, mori apasoyo, no, like no, no, that's it. So if you're coming to Korea, it's better that you do your own research so that you get well adjusted to Korea. Okay, so these are some of the things that I wish I knew before I came to Korea. All other videos you would like me to make. I know some of you wanted me to make vlogs. I must just say I'm not making vlogs is not easy. Like, oh my god, making them and editing them. But I'll try at it. I'll try at it and try at it. Anyway, don't forget to like this video and give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Share with your friend and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till I come your way next time. Keep living fabulous and intentional. Bye for now.